Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We are the uncreatives, we do not research. Like, 30 seconds have happened between the last episode and this one, and a little something has already occurred. A Royal Tribute Collector entered the map. I went and talked to them and gave them all my gold, which is actually good enough for Book's Night Ceremony to trigger, which is great. But the real reason that I decided to pick up now is these guys seem to be walking... Oh, maybe they're stopping here. I'm curious about any kind of interaction that's going on there. I'm actually not even sure we can do this. Yeah, we can't actually start this right now because of the hostiles. We will need a couple of columns. So let's just go and assume we're going to build a couple of columns in this room. Let's go there and there. Yeah, that'll look nice. So we'll get that in place. We're going to have to clear this before we do the Knigget ceremony. But I'm really curious to see where these guys are going to leave the map. Meanwhile, how's our microelectronics? Still got a long way to go. All right, that's okay. We'll be patient about that. Let's go to super fast speed. Book's got his abilities up. I don't think we have to use them right now. We'll probably hold on in case we need to preach health or something. Let's go. They might just leave east. They might go back north, which is where they came in from. But part of me thinks if they came in north, they might leave south. Like, I feel like they walk through the map more often than not. Maybe that's just entirely in my head. It's entirely possible. I mean, this is not a very impressive bunch, but they are Imperials, so they'll have better equipment. Where are you going? Come on, pick a destination. How long do I have to keep this going? Another 22 days. Okay. Which, again, it's not the end of the world if it falls. It's a bunch of insect nests or something. Probably something we can deal with perfectly fine. But it also sounds like a pain in the butt that we don't want to deal with. Inspired creativity by Flapjack. Now, that is very interesting. Since we don't have the ability to make cool guns or really cool armor, I suppose what we're going to do is I will just encourage Flapjack to make another good duster. So start work. You are very hungry. Let me go. There we go. Do that. They're leaving. Boo, hiss. All right, fine. And then, yeah, you are going to go and do that job because no one else is qualified for it. I just wanted to make sure I want to babysit Flapjack to make sure he didn't do anything else. Ooh, see? Hang on. Let me change that. There we go. I just didn't want you to waste your inspiration on anything else. This should come out legendary, I would really expect, because we should be getting +3 levels to whatever he makes. There you go. Legendary Devil Strand Duster. That's fantastic. I'll bring the target down here. And I guess I'll leave it at the top. Yeah, that's probably fine. So someone either already has... Oh, I think someone grabbed an excellent one. I think someone swapped their excellent for a legendary. I might have, maybe I misread what was going on there. But anyway, someone went and put that on right away, which should be fantastic for them. A little bit of idleness. We still have everyone restricted to just the work area, so they're not going to wander over here. It is a little annoying because it is preventing us from setting up a caravan. And I suppose when it's caravan time, what I should do is break up the crash shuttle so I can take the shuttle engine on the caravan with us again. All right, this rat should not cause us any issues. And, oh, wow, it even went and hit the trap, which is slightly unexpected, but okay. That is a lot of animal flute. Okay, well, it's going to give us plenty of opportunity to practice our doctoring. I mean, part of me is like, let's make sure Viking's in on this. Because you have the lowest current medical skills, so we can do a little bit of cross-training there. Do we have any bionic bits sitting around? Right, a regular bionic leg. We use the Architect leg. We don't really need to use the bionic leg. It's nice to have as an emergency, but that's fine. Sleeping all cute and cozy. And yeah, giant smoke cloud is not really a problem. Not letting us start a trade caravan's a little annoying. And the Knigget tiles is going to be great because then we can go and trade to the Imperium. Now, as far as my research shows, it doesn't really... They're not going to be more or less likely to have the kind of books we're looking for. But it does give us another trade partner. A really far one. Gentle Pig. Paralytic Abasia. I don't need more honor. I mean, it's a really easy quest. I guess I'll take it for the Glitter World medicine. Now, hopefully you didn't land in a dangerous spot. That is technically outside of our allowed area, but you can do, apparently, a rescue anyway. So we'll do that. You'll be brought to an animal sleeping spot. Doesn't matter that it's not a medical one. You should get tended. Maybe I should get Viking to come and do it. Oh, maybe you don't need... Do you not need constant tending? No, I'm thinking, what is it? Blood rot or whatever. So this, you're just unconscious or you're just paralyzed. As long as we just keep you fed, you're going to be okay, which should happen. Security for allies. Well... Deploy nearby. Does that mean on our map or does that mean on the world map somewhere? The thing is, we have to say yes. Oh my god. Normally, obviously, we would be jumping all over this healer mech serum. We don't have anyone to resurrect right now, but having that in the bank's going to be amazing. We have to, more or less, thanks to our gameplay rules, accept this. Because it's a book for some stuff we don't have. We'll have more gold. I just sold all the gold. In fact, I literally sold all our gold. I probably could have done some sort of rounding or targeted exactly how much I needed for the night title, but so we'll get some gold back, which we'll probably just turn around and sell. Armor Skin Gland, we'll do that. 18 days. Extracting. Okay, 2 guild members. Okay, so they're not going to be prisoners, although we'll have 2 of those. Okay, well, I have to say yes. Now, in case they spawn on the map, let me go and pull everyone inside the walled area first. Not that it's very likely no one was on the world map anyway. Pods arrive. So we do get the rewards instantly, yes? No, that's these guys' pods. Okay. Let's keep you in the walled area as well. And, you know what? They can probably recreate by reading books too. So let's pull you in. And are you... Oh, you're shipborns. Okay. So you don't care about drugs and stuff like that. So we could even enable it for you. Heck, I could put you on a baby policy so at least you take penoxycline while you're here. How long are you gonna be around? 18 days. Tell you what then. Yeah, no, we'll give you the full adult policy. I mean, the teetotaler still won't do it. Here, just to make sure, we'll put you on kids. That's gonna be fine. We'll do that. Okay. And I think we had 4 empty beds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we're good there. Okay. And 2 of these guys can fight. We just gotta keep you alive for 14 days. And then, yeah, the mech cluster. Right. Just keep them alive for 14 days. Also, mech clusters. Right, that's the real issue. So I wonder if it's going to be 1 cluster and then later another one, or if it's going to be 2 immediately. How much of a problem is that going to represent? And a little haul on those too. Yeah, no storage space, I know, but theoretically some of these will get processed. Oh, hold on. These guys... Mechanoid slag chunks. That is just part of this... this one. No. Yes. Oh, we don't have a job board. Smelt metal from slag. Do until we have X. And... I could do a do forever and then put a radius around it. But no, we'll just say something like, if we dip below 500 metal, then get that started. I mean, I'm kind of tempted just to clean up some of this stuff here. Should I have it do forever in a radius? I don't normally, but you know what? I think I'm going to do that. So do forever. Zoom out and move over, because you can't pan the screen. Oh. Okay. You can, but it closes it? I don't remember that. You can't WASD. Okay, anyway, we're going to bring this down. I mean, right now they're home zone locked anyway. But I'll do this just enough to cover that period. That way, even when they're not limited to, not the home zone, the walled area, even when they're not limited, then they will still go, they won't go all over the map for stuff. And I'll probably change it to a target later, at which point I might change it to a limited. But for now, the idea is just to clean up some of the crap that's sitting around. I don't know, this might technically generate a little bit of wealth, but it probably is not a meaningful amount. I don't... what is this? Layer of ash, upper atmosphere. Okay, so we'll have... I mean, this would be fine-ish, but... No, I don't care for this. Oh, you know what I can do is I can turn off the honor as an option. We don't need more honor. No. Let's just do that. And then what I'm going to do, just for a second here, I'm going to set work. And, oh, Wrong person. You... Oh, I missed. I missed and happened to take someone who doesn't count. There we go. Now I'm going to go back to walled. Like so. Until we know what the heck is going on. So yeah, break that stuff down. Just clean that up. That's going to be good. Okay, rotting away is always annoying. Where's meat? Yeah, we've got tons of food. That's not an issue. We're not going to be leaving our walls to do hunting for a little bit, but you know, we still got plenty of meat. That's all good. Plants are going to grow slower because of the smoke cloud, but that's all fine too. Like, they're still growing. We're still okay. We can go and deal with this basically whenever we want. It's a little scary, but not the worst. We've still failed to be keeping smoke stuff around. And just to check here. Smoke launcher. Smoke pops aren't being done. And then here too. Smoke launcher. Smoke. Yeah, we aren't melting those down. I mean, tainted doesn't apply to the utility stuff, so they wouldn't be in here either. I don't think. Okay. So in theory, we won't lose any more of those in the future. We can't make smoke pop belts, can we? Yeah, I don't know where you would make this. Smoke, oh, they're just, yeah, just there. It's a cheap tech, but we need to find a book for it. Okay. Well, I don't know how exciting this next little bit is going to be. Really impeded on our trade, unfortunately. You're there. Hanging out over here. We can't do our ritual. We have a few books to learn, not very many. Yeah, we still need to make photocopies of the microelectronics book. The mech clusters, depending on how they spawn, we might be really well suited to deal with them with the insanity thing. We've got another animal pulsar as well. There's not much in the way of beefy animals on the map, though. But that could always cause some interesting fun. We do have a door there that we'll be able to seal later. We could convert some of these people, but there's no reason to do that. We're not going to gain anything from it. We do a random dance party, just keep some moods high. I mean, moods are kind of okay as is. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll wait until something actually prompts me to do it. Yeah, hopefully this stuff will get smelted. Loser is still going to work. Well, anyone could go to work on this. It's going to be fine. Yeah, clean up a little bit of the messiness here. Interesting. The marble. Okay, right, because the marble goes there. I was going to say, why isn't it being brought there? But that's our limestone storage, our explicit limestone storage, just to make sure we can always go and haul a little bit of that, so we've got available for block making. I mean, if there's a ton of idleness, I could always just lift the limits for these blocks, but I don't think there's a good reason to do that. I don't think we're going to use that many limestone blocks anymore. Marble, we might, conceivably. Do I want to go and construct another room at this point? I don't see why we would. We could prep some more double rooms, but there's not much reason to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Idling sucks, but what are you going to do? Ooh, a little bit of self-dye there. Loser's going to do something else nice and pink. Yeah, I'm still confused by what they mean. Mech cluster of 2x size with plane. It must be on the map. It must be on the map. And a 2x cluster is going to be brutal. Now, if it is a psychic suppressor or the mood one, we are really going to have to deal with that instantly. Which has me quite scared. We got a couple extra bodies. We will have to give some people some EMP grenades. And we might end up losing some people. But it's for a book, and therefore we have to. It's kind of what we do, you know? Self-imposed. Well, I mean, we didn't actually literally have as a self-imposed rule, I always have to accept quests for books. But realistically, the only way we're going to achieve our overall goal is by doing exactly that. By aggressively accepting that. And it does make sense that we wouldn't say no. We are, after all, the order of the sacred texts. Not texts, but texts. Right here. Texts. But we do treat texts as sacred as well. little bit of farming. The book will be gunsmithing, right? I think that was it. And that's going to be a huge deal. I mean, it's only going to be early guns, but it's going to start us down the chain to maybe one day being able to make impressive guns. Mostly where I think we're still going to be very reliant on looting and trade. And it is amazing how strong we've gotten just from that. That's the thing. This self-imposed challenge on this run has given me a lot of tools to apply on future runs. Make me appreciate trade more than I ever did before. Make me appreciate these. Well, these schematic books are always enticing, but getting more as a way to like loop around, you know, research, and then you just research anything we don't already have a book for is nice. Maybe spending more money on getting gear early is good. We have a lot of food, although this is probably, oh no, that is legit. Wow. Now what I'm going to do is I might turn off this sowing of that rice crop, because yeah, that is actually a ridiculous amount. Jeez. Now watch the other mech cluster land like almost right next door. We probably want them spread out, because if nothing, that will give more coverage against random raids. At some point, they're more likely going to have to interact with the mech clusters. Some of the food's being stored out here too. I can't turn any food into biofuel. We don't actually have that recipe. I could be making more kibble, although that mostly would consume more meat than anything else, so I'm not sure that it's actually helpful. Storage. And again, just double checking, like, is there anything we want to do more of? Not really. Would anything help our cause? It's hard to imagine. I mean, we could start putting people in plate armor, but at this point, the Devil Strand Dusters are probably well past that. Nothing here. No. I don't think there's anything we can be doing to improve our situation. All right, we're just going to wait. I know this is not very exciting, but I think it's what we have to do. How are we on metal? Because we could always change our work area. Geez, that is really annoying to do. No, we've got tons of that. Obviously, we have lots of components. We have lots of plasteel, too, and I don't think we have a single recipe yet that uses plasteel, but one day we will. And we're going to be very happy about that. Okay, we did go and process all the little metal bits. That did free up a little bit of storage over there. Actually, I think we got a lot of steel out of that. I'm not sure. I don't actually know how much total we got from processing all those bits and bobs, but it cleans up the base a little. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we could go and make the other instruments. I don't remember with the titles. I mean, doesn't have a specific complaint about it yet, but up to night. Well, that's interesting. So for the ritual, we needed 2 columns, but it didn't actually say that we needed the harp yet. But we clearly will need a harp. So let's build a harp. Okay, there you go. And Flapjack. Here, I'm going to wake you up now, since you can't do anything else anyway. It might lead you to get a little cranky for sleep, but I think you're going to go and power through this pretty quickly. And then you can go and have a nap after. Yeah, it's not that much work. I don't know if there's a quality on this, so we'd want to actually make it just specifically that. I don't know. Leader speech, work drive. No, we'll want to save this cooldown for combat command, especially with the stuff we might be dealing with in a second. And there we go. Harp has been harped. Legendary harp. Okay. Maybe we'll leave this area for harpsichord in case we want it, although I don't think we're going to that title. We'll put it right there. I mean, we could keep ranking up book, but I don't think we gain anything from it. What's the value on this? $1,200, and it's a lot of wealth, which we may or may not want, but it's fine. I'll add some more meditation spots over here. I think I took away the meditation spots. I had them somewhere else. I think over here for the statue. I'm like, no, we'll move it out of there. I mean, maybe we want a piece of art in here for meditation types, but boy, how are things with all you guys? This is very exciting. This would be a natural place for me to just like sort of fast forward between episodes, except we know there's something exciting exciting-ish is about to happen with the mech cluster. I mean, we might not deal with it right away. I don't know. Depends. If it's another smoke spewer, that'd be fun. It might not have any of those centralized machines. It might just be, here's a bunch of mechs and turrets and they're just sitting around, you know, looking menacingly. Which is probably the best case scenario, because then we definitely won't be on any kind of clock from it. Oh yeah, we got the meditation spots over there if anyone does have natural meditation. I don't know if they do. I mean, I don't have meditation as a recreation policy, but they will still meditate on their own. I thought one of our people might have gotten a natural meditation background, but I might be wrong. And I don't think I'm wrong. I think they will just meditate on their own as part of recreation. So we don't actually have to set it. I suppose I could go through, find someone who's got the natural meditation enabled. I mean, it's not going to be book. And I think it's under the childhood stuff, right? And I think it's pretty... No, there you go. So loser could. So what we could do with loser is we could go and enforce a meditation period for them. And then presumably they would eventually start to develop psychic powers. Oh, we've got a couple. Stein and loser both. Okay, there's that quest. Hold on, what I'm going to do... Stein and loser. Your midday one is going to be replaced with meditation. There might be more. I guess, like, while I'm at it, let's go and take a little look. Sayoko. And Salazar. Okay. Okay. So we'll try to encourage that. I mean, they can't go right now because they are on walled limited, so they can't reach there, and that's fine. A sunblocker. Ah, okay. It is off map. So this is a permanent eclipse, which is going to hurt our plants even more. And give us the darkness debuff. I wonder, depending on the structure, we might be able to do the sneak in and out. The biggest issue is if our caravan leaves here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep waiting a little bit longer and hope that something happens that helps us deal with this mess a little bit more. Some random raid, another manhunter pack or something like that. The last one didn't work because they left before that woke up. I'm still so sad about that. I'm blocking out the sun. And it is, yep, 0% light. It is fully dark. So yeah, all of our plants are going to die. We've got a big buffer we can wait on that. Obviously not too long. And what we probably want to do is use these two before they leave. Yeah, I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to go and deal with that smoke spewer and just clear this off. That way we can come and go from the map as we please, including what we might do is a full strength caravan to the sunblocker site. But consider, if we can, just doing a one-person sneak in and out to blow it up. In which case, I can't remember who got the magic legs. Oh, we got a few fast people. But like Chris, that is really high speed. It might be great to have them be the person that runs in, destroys the sunblocker, and then runs out. Now, unless the sunblocker is not the same structure, if it's not the thing where it's like inside of a building. Oh, I guess one of the things we can do is put everyone on a work area, since it turns out we are safe that way. Is this not covered by our walled? It was not. Because they're like, hey, how come they're all of a sudden going and doing a harvest? So I never updated my walled section to cover that. Okay. Well, it's good we got that harvest before it rotted. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a cut in here. I'm going to put in some good thoughts about my plan. But I mean, there's not that many threats here. This is blocked, so we can go and start from this angle. Like I can walk to here, be perfectly safe, and just boop here. And actually, the charge shirt's not even gonna be able to hit us right away. Both of us, we will have to go and destroy this mech birther, but then we can just take on the auto charge turret. Maybe, depending on exactly where we stand, some of these little ones might trigger. This one might also be able to get a kill. Actually, this one here can probably shoot through there and vice versa. But what I might do is just put my people, say, down here to sort of shoot through this, clear that, move up a little, do some long-range shooting against this. Chris, we're not going to want a sniper rifle for this. Let me go and preemptively Oh, I don't have a long-range weapon for you. Maybe I will keep it the sniper rifle, because otherwise you're really not going to get involved in combat, and that's no good. I don't think the animal pulsar is going to do anything of really good value for us over here, so I probably won't bother with that, just because there's not enough stuff out there. But yeah, I think we've got a good line of approach. I'm going to think about it. Well, this is an opening here too, so I could also loop down here, get in this position to blow up this guy. That is an auto inferno turret. We're going to want to make sure that we actually do have a couple of fire foam poppers installed on some people. We have, there it is there. Do I want to add it to here? I don't know. But yeah, I might do a couple of people force wear the fire foam poppers just in case we get hit by an inferno cannon. Yeah, something like that. We'll do some prep work and then we'll go at the start of next episode. And then, we don't have to go to the off-map one instantly, but we probably want to go pretty quick to deal with this eclipse. Part of me is thinking, as soon as I clear our map, maybe we send Book out on a caravan real quickly, and then deal with the sunblocker. We'll see. Thank you very much for watching another episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.